What is Guanin Soul Tribe? What is Guanin? How you doing today? Big up yourselves, collective, because we got a deep one here. I took out just 5 cards, and they're deep already. But we're going to elaborate and clarify some of these cards today, collective. The very first card is the Two of Wands. Then we have the King of Wands. Then we have got the Knight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Death card, and then the Justice card. All of this, just these 5 cards, is telling a story by itself. And I'm going to tell you what that story is, collective, because this is deep. In this card here, in this deck, it looks as if somebody is trying very, very hard to make a decision. What is that decision they're trying to make? Do you see the fire in their hands? They want to jump at it, but something is telling them with the snails down there to actually take their time. It's almost like they're being like molasses. Now, is this choice between 2 people, 2 situations, 2 environments, 2 jobs? You tell me what your actual situation is, collective, in the comments. But what I'm seeing here is somebody's trying to make a heavy decision. Now, if this is about a love situation and they have a choice of 2 people, you yourself, collective, and I'm talking about you, yes, you. You thought this person was dynamic. They was enthusiastic about you. You thought that this person really wanted this situation. Do you see the fire in this? But it's kind of like they've been swayed or persuaded in another way, in another track. And it just could be that they've got 2 excellent choices and they don't know what to do. This is somebody really is taking their time. Is as slow as molasses, but this is a man with a plan or a woman with a plan. Because remember, these are just energies, people. Look at this as if it's a feminine situation. This is a feminine king. Do you know what I mean? Enthusiastic. It's the step down from the emperor, but in a good way. They like to lead, and they're very fair and just most of the time. But it looks like this person had to make a hard decision between 2 people, between 2 situations, whatever. They had a plan, though. What was the plan? And I keep going in my head, let's have these 2 choices at once. I can do these 2 choices at once. I can do it. But did you, collective, feel the shift or see the shift or know what the shift was? Did you feel the shift? This person with the plan. Wow. And so you decided, in your infinite wisdom, I might add, that it's not a good situation because you can feel the energy of something else going on in the background. You dreamt it, you saw it, you visioned it, you felt it, but the energy just wasn't right with what was going on here. This person who's normally dynamic, who's enthusiastic, was avoiding your questions, was giving you the silent treatment. Now, do you know when you see the King of Wands, obviously it's going to be a fire sign. Do you see all that fire? It's a fire sign, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay. But this is somebody who's, again, stepped down from the Emperor. And of course, we know the Emperor is another Aries sign. But it's kind of like this person is kind of like, you saw the switch because they weren't behaving the way they used to. They were going silent on you. They were getting up and walking out the room when they didn't want to make a decision, or they was the type of person that was passive aggressive with you, trying to make out it is you that's the problem and not them. All those kind of things, and it's not necessarily narcissistic, but at the same time, you knew this wasn't this person's character. It was almost like you saw the cogs turning around in their head. And so this person made the decision. For some of you, you made the decision, but there was a decision made to actually end this situation. I'm seeing 2 energies. I'm seeing somebody who made the decision. And sometimes, let me tell you something, some of these people are so clever with their plan, but they did things that they didn't make it look like they ended it. You ended it, but it's because of what they did. Manipulation, basically. So it's kind of like how you would see somebody who, wow, who did all these things like passive aggressive things to get you angry, to get you upset, for you to end it, knowing full well they had another choice. Do you know what I mean? For some of these people, they did that. They did it deliberately to make it look as if it was you that was the problem and not them. And all the time, it was them that was the problem because they had these two choices and they wanted to go towards the other choice, basically. But they didn't want to make it look like it was you. It was them, sorry. Do you know what I mean? For some of you. And I'm getting a lot of that kind of energy where they make it look like it was you and it wasn't you. It was them plotting and planning in the background. Okay, and normally the Knight of Pentacles is a good one, but in this case, in between sandwich between these two situations, the King of Wands and this person who want to put this to rest and start on something new, made me want to leave the one I'm with. Maybe you weren't even together, maybe you were just friends, but someone persuaded them otherwise. It was the kind of scenario like this. They didn't take the person for who they was. They took the person for what they had, whether it was a kind of a temptation, whether it was, do you know, some people look what they've got. Why haven't you got that? They could even say this in their mind. It was like, oh, I don't like to burn bridges with certain people because they've got a lot of money and they can help me. But has that person ever helped them? They took the person for what they had and not for what do you know, who they was. And if they'd have looked deeper, they would have seen what was going down. Because when they put this to rest with you, or you put it to rest with them, you started afresh and they moved on to whatever they moved on to. Here comes the Justice card. Here comes the Justice card. For some of you, just by walking away from this situation, it made sense. Karma kicked in. And when I say karma, for some people, karma is just thinking, I made a huge mistake. Doing what they're doing, was on their jollies for a couple of months, doing what they're doing, perfectly happy about what they were doing until they wasn't. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like they realised where they messed up because, you know, they had a good thing going with you. But it was almost like for some of these people, it was too calming. It was too normal. They wanted the drama. They wanted the toxicity. They wanted all that nonsense in the background. Now, I'm saying this because some of these people don't know that it's toxic. Some people don't know that it's just drama and nothing else. They're attracted by the drama and nothing else. But deep down, they knew what drama was and what toxicity was. But for them, they wanted the excitement. For some of these people, they thought it was excitement, only it turned out to be something that was very quite empty. They didn't get the fulfillment that they thought they was going to get out of it. And this is where the Justice card kicks in. Come and yam somebody body is what I like to say. It was all empty. It was empty promises. It was empty situations. Do you know, if you look past, like, a lot of men like to look at women and the first thing that attracts them, for example's sake, is what's on the outside. But it could be somebody who's a complete empty vessel, but what they were looking at was the outside. But when they went deeper, you know, it's a very shallow situation. When they went deeper, they realised who they were dealing with. They're like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Now, sometimes some people would say this is like the pick me situation. Like the pick me says, pick me, pick me, pick me. I'm the perfect person for you. I'm the perfect person for you. But really deep down, it's like, what the hell? And sometimes it's the ones that are not as attractive. I have to say this. It's like some people are not as attractive as you would like them to be at the time. But when you walk away and they start shining, because a lot of, for example, say, a lot of women, when they break up, they say, right, I'm going to do me. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to fix up. I'm going to get a new hairdo. I'm going to cut my hair off. Do you know, I did that once. I'm going to cut my hair off because I can't be asked anymore. I want to look different. And they glow up. And that's when that person realizes, oh, shit. But some people ask the question, why didn't they do that while I was with them? Because you made them feel unworthy. So they didn't want to put the effort in 9 times out of 10. But I say all that to say that karma is really a kicker, and it kicks where it hurts sometimes. Some of these people went towards people that they thought had money, only to find out it was all empty shit. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It was empty promises. Sometimes these people are empty vessels and they had nothing but the money. Do you know, money doesn't make the person. Money doesn't make a person. Let me tell you something. Money does not, I'm going to repeat myself one more time. Money does not make a person. If that person without money was an arsehole, they're going to be an arsehole with money. And the money might even make them worse. Let me tell you. But all this time, this person is craving you now. Collective, they're craving you. So I say all that to say we're going to clarify them, and it might give us different situations, but we're going to figure it out. Collective, let's find out. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Now these cards are round and I've got small hands, so please forgive me. Holy Spirit, please give me the message. What message do you have for the collective? Why is the Two of Wands here? Please give us a deeper understanding of the Two of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us a deeper understanding of the Two of Wands. As above, so below, so within, so without. Please give us the clarity and understanding we need for this situation, collective. Thank you. Let's get some cards out. See, I can't even shuffle these because they're bloody round, but they're beautiful images. So, why is the Two of Wands here, Spirit? Ooh, we've got the Strength card. It's almost like this person. See, this is just confirming for me. It's almost like this person didn't want to make this decision, but it's almost like they knew who you was. See, it's kind of crazy because this person. Was this person fighting their demons? See, sometimes with the Strength card, it's about people fighting the demons within. It's not on the external, it's the internal. It's like fighting the demons within. Was the temptation too much? Was the temptation too much for this King of Wands? For this King of Wands. Was the temptation too much for this King of Wands? Wow. Big up yourself, collective. Oh! What has the King of Wands got to say about this situation? You see, defensiveness, holding back. But in this circumstance, I'm seeing something slightly different. You see, this is where the passive aggressive is. Do you see what I mean? This person went into passive. For some of you, I'm not saying this is all of you. Some of them went on the defensive. Some of them started protecting their energy. Not that they knew. A lot of these people don't know what you mean by that. But some of these people started backing away from you because they knew that they was making decisions that wouldn't benefit you for a start. But it's kind of like, do you see that? Do you see that person on the floor in the background? Was that you, collective? Was that you on the floor like that after they did what they did? Wow, with the Seven of Wands, it's like they got really defensive, passive aggressive. They got all sorts of. It just confirms what I'm saying, collective. It's like they had to muster up the courage to do what they were doing because it was against their nature, it looks like, or it was against the energy they were really feeling. And so some of these people came off as really unemotionally unavailable. That's what I'm getting here, collective. They really come off like that. This is what this is about. Protecting their energy is coming off unemotional because they knew that maybe they just felt the energy of you and just went against their true nature or went against how they were really feeling because of the temptation. Taming the demons. Did they have demons to tame? Do you know when I say this, it's almost like for some of these people, they hid a lot from you. Like they had addictions that they never told you about. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the decisions, they were swayed by their decisions because of their addictions as well. Take it how you want to take it, people, but that's deep. But I'm telling you, this is why they were so slow with making decisions. That it was almost like a snail's pace. It's almost like they wanted you to make the decision for them. Making no decision is still a decision, collective. I'm telling you, but why is the Knight of Pentacles here in particular, Spirit? The Ten of Swords, you see what I mean? The Ten of Swords. They knew that he betrayed you. They knew they was betraying you by doing this. The passive aggressiveness and all that kind of nonsense. When you look at this, it's kind of like smack bang in the middle is this King of Wands. Now, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It's just the character. Somebody who was once enthusiastic about you. Somebody who was comfortable in your company, who felt totally at ease. But was that enough for them? They soon find out with the drama, won't they? Well, they found out with the drama. They took their time making this. They may have thought, but do you know what I'm getting? When you see the Ten of Swords, that's a lot to do with how they were thinking, how they could get out of it. Once they made the decision of, I'm not dealing with who I'm comfortable with. I want to deal with the drama, the temptation, the more money, the whatever. I want to deal with that instead. But how do I get out of this without looking like an asshole? For some of these people, they made it look like it was you that was the problem and not them. And I'm going to repeat that. I will keep repeating that because this is what I'm getting out of this. Somebody put this to rest. But what particular reason was that there for? What was this there? Was it them or was it you? Things changed. The Well card. Things changed. Things changed, collective. What changed, though? Big up yourself, collective. Big up yourself. What changed? What changed, collective? That's crazy. What's changed was, and I was saying this previously, is that you felt the energy. And so you put this to rest for some of you. Some of you, you were forced to put this to rest because of their antics, but really it was manipulation. For some of you, you just felt the energy and just turned your back and went in another direction. And that's what you did. But whatever happened, karma is here. But who is this karma for? I know it's not for you, collective, because you did nothing wrong. For a lot of you, it was kind of like you were blindsided by this. You were blindsided by their behavior. You'd never seen this kind of behavior from this person before. And what I've got here is the Two of Swords. You see what I mean? You were blindsided. Ah! Come through, spirit, come through. Because I wasn't expecting that to come out. You were blindsided. Do you know? And now this person is confused as to why they're having this run of bad luck. And like I always say with the bad luck, if you've not heard it from me before, some people think they're in bad luck. It's in fact karma. Everything they do goes wrong. It's like instead of getting out of bed, they fall out of bed and they hit the floor hard. So they go downstairs. I want to make some toast. Oh, and on the way down on the stairs, they don't, they happen to trip and fall down the stairs. And so they're in pain. They go into the kitchen. They want a piece of toast. Instead of having a normal piece of toast, the toast burn. The toast burn up. And then all of this antics, the shower not working, the water's cold, all sorts of nonsense made them late for work. So they jump in the car and the car's got a flat tire. The car's got a flat tire, and then the flat tire takes them forever to fix. So by the time they finally get to work through all the traffic and all the stagnation and the standstill of the traffic, because obviously they're late, so they're going at a different time now. Okay, they get to work and it's their final warning. If they're late again, they're going to lose that job. And guess what happens? They lose that job. And in turn, they lose all sorts of friends because they're all superficial. They lose their home. They're homeless. They've got no money. They're having to start again. But would this all have been happening if they went in another direction? For some of these people, it's not even that is their karma, the run of bad luck. Their karma is that you are living rent-free in this person's head now. It's like you're the one that got away. Let's have a look at bottom of the deck. I'm not going to drag this out any further, but let's have the title path. See, when you get the title, I usually take these out, but when you get the title, okay, it usually means that the future is unwritten. But what I've got here is the Five of Cups. And like I was saying, it's regret. It's regret. The Five of Cups is always about, you see, you're living, the future's unwritten. But when you see that, this future could change. When you see this card come out, this future could change. But there's a lot of regret here. And now somebody wants to rush in. But did you block them? Did you karate chop them? Did you give them the 1-2? I don't know. But they really want to start again. This is all coming out the bottom of the deck. They all want to start again with you. They want to work on this situation with you. Instead of being them the boss bitch with the Emperor, you are now the boss bitch. But do you see this as nothing but heartbreak? It ain't nothing but heartbreak. Wow, that's crazy. You're nothing but, this is this is you in your independence. You gone to ground. You're the ghost nation. This is the Hermit card. It could be to do with the Virgo. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But there's like the Emperor again is the Aries sign. There's a lot of water here, like a lot of regret, a lot of loss, a lot of the Knight of Swords. They want to rush in, but they can't now because you blocked them. Or some of these people, they just can't pluck up the courage to do it. They were quick to make decisions in the beginning, weren't they? They were quick to make decisions in the beginning. Wow, I'm going to leave that there, collective. I hope you enjoyed this and it resonates and it made sense to you, because I do I'll be honest, I do short versions and then I continue it on with the longer versions, because when I see the short versions, I see so much in it. And I didn't used to do this, but I see so much in the short versions that I have to elaborate on them. So I hope that made sense to you and it resonates. And if it did, please like, comment, share, show your appreciation. Get down with the get down. Please subscribe, hit the alert bell, hit the follow. So I can pick up more. You get the stories and I can pick up more of your energy, because the more energy I pick up, the more stories I'm going to get. So until next time, please take care and Nam Yo Horenge Kyo.